Hello everyone, welcome back to JDCodebase. Today is day 6 of our LeetCode 75 study plan, and we are solving today's LeetCode number 151, reverse words in a string. And in this problem we are given a string S and we need to reverse the order of words. Like we are given a string S, the sky is blue. We have to just reverse the order of the words, like blue is sky. So let's see the main edge cases in the problem statement. So we given an input string S, reverse the order of words, yes, and a word is defined as a sequence of known space character. The words in S will be separated by at least one space, and return a string of the words in a reverse order concatenate by a single space. Note that S may contain the leading or trailing spaces or multiple spaces between the two words, and the return string should only have a single space separating the word. Do not include any extra space here. Like in the string, we have these spaces, like here in the hello world we have the in the starting and in the ending the some leading or trailing spaces, so we have to also remove them and just return the normal string by reverse the word. Also, in a string where the words can be separated by multiple spaces, so we also have to reduce to the single one. So if this type of problem, so the main challenge is reversing the words correctly while handling the extra spaces also. Like here we have the extra space here between two word, and today we will solve this problem using the two approaches. First approach is a simple built-in method, the JavaScript built-in method like trim, split, or reverse, or the join. So these are the built-in method in the JavaScript for this string and the array, and we use it. And the second approach is the stronger one, the two pointer approach, which is better for the interviews. So let's start with the approach one using the trim, split, and the reverse. In this approach, first we use the trim method to remove the spaces from the beginning and the end, and so we can mainly target to the means direct on the string. So let's write the let err means let me first make the, wait a second, S is equal to S dot trim. So by this I just trim the means this string, so starting and ending spaces are removed from this. Let err is equal to S dot split. So why I use the array? Because in this JavaScript strings are immutable. If I try to operation means make the operation on the string, it's become the messy, means it create the new string every time in the loop. So that's why I'm not using the string directly. I just convert them into the array format and use here. Now I get the array format. So let's start with this, and no, first make it S. Wait a second, let me rewrite. S is equal to S dot trim, and also make it split. Let array is the blank array, I just make. Start a for loop. Let I equal to 0, I smaller than S dot length, and I plus plus. Now we have to check. When I write here S dot trim dot split, it removes the leading and the trailing spaces, means these type of spaces. Also it makes we have to write here this space, means we have to split by not the single character, not the single alphabet, we have to separate by the word. So that's why it's make the array format. And now we have to handle this type of cases, like a good example with the multiple cases. So for that we have to write here, if S of I is not equal to space, then array dot push s of I, else we just means skip that. Okay, I forgot to just, yes. Now in last we have to just return array dot reverse, because we cannot apply the reverse method directly on the string. That's why I use the array, and also make it join by the space. Let me run the code. What happened? Okay, s extra equal comes. Now spelling mistake, my bad. Array dot push. Yes, it passed. Let me try to submit the solution. Yes, it passed all the test cases, and 62 test cases are passed, means without any issue. And time complexity also the normal one, the big of means like and but this solution is simple, clean, and easy to explain. But for the interview perspective, means when you are giving the interview in the in face-to-face interview, if you write this one, it's good but not the very powerful, because you are using the built-in method like trim, split, reverse, the join, and these are not the good for at that time. For that we need the manual for this. So for that we use the two-point approach. In this method we do not use split or reverse. Instead we manually traverse the string from the right to left, means from the ending index to zeroth index. And we start the last index using the pointer right, and first we skip all the spaces. If s of I is a space, we keep doing I minus minus and all this. So let me start by writing the, let me start here. Let result array, and after that I just initialize a variable called the s dot length minus 1 from the ending index. Now I have to run this starter loop, and it runs until the I is greater than equal to 0. Means every time I have to I minus minus I have to do. Now start a while loop. I is greater than equal to 0, and s of I is equal to space. Then do one thing, that is I minus minus. Means if it is a space and I is greater than equal to 0, then make it I minus minus every time. Means we are just keeping that spaces in that case. If I is smaller than 0, then break, means come out from it. There is no need to check further if all are the spaces here. And let j equal to I, means I declare a variable called j and put that value I here. Means after all the spaces skip, I just take these take that index, means give that index to the jth value, while I is greater than equal to 0, and s of I is not equal to space. Then wait, then I minus minus. Now this time here I am doing that if s of I is equal to space, and then skip the I minus minus. Here means I get the last index of that word at that time. After that, in this while loop, I just means run the while loop until the s of I is not equal to 0. Means like here I have the word, means this blue. I just start a EULUB means I get the space here. Just stop that. Stop at that condition, and result dot push s dot slice I plus 1 to the j plus 1 and return the result dot join by the space. So let me run solution. What happened to this? What happened? Okay, I forgot here the, because I have to check the space, not the blank. Let me again run the solution. Yes, now this time it's work, because basically I just forgot to add this. I have to check the space, not the normal undefined value. Yes, it passed all the 62 test cases, but this one is biggest one. Let me explain one more time. I initialize a result blank array. Then I initialize a I value, means a index that point to the last index of the string, s dot length -1. Then I start a while loop here. It runs until the I is not I is greater than equal to 0, means a normal while loop, and from the last index I start. Then inside this again a while loop that skip the spaces. If s of I is equal to space, then I minus minus, skip it every time, skip that. If I is smaller than equal to 0, means in this part, if I is smaller than 0 comes, then break it. Then there is no need to check further. There is no index left in the string, right? Means after that I get the index where the actual word start, the last index of that actual word. Means if it is a space, then I get that index and I just store into the jth variable, and again start a while loop. This time I just see whether it is a space or not. If it is a space, if it is a space, then skip, means then come out from the loop, and means it covers the it gives the starting index of that string. And here I just take out this portion of that string by using the I plus 1 j plus 1 using the slice method in the JavaScript. And in last we just join the result and return into the string format. This approach is stronger because it shows the manual string traversal. We are the manual doing means traversing the string using the 2 pointers I and j, and it's better DSA thinking. Now what did we learn from this problem? We learned how to handle the string with the extra spaces, and we learned the difference between the using the built-in method and solving it manually using the 2 pointer approach. Approach 1 is the best when you want the fast and clean code. It's just a few lines of code, just 4-5 lines of code. It's fast one. But approach 2 is better for the interviews because it shows stronger problem solving and deeper understanding. If the interviewer focus on the logic and optimization, 2 pointer is the better choice. If the goal is quick implementation, built-in method works perfectly for that. And that is for the day 6 of our LeetCode 75 study plan. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video, subscribe to JDCodebase because we are solving the full LeetCode 75 step by step,